going on, guys? Hey, I tell you what, I've had one heck of a time with my bike here. Had all kinds of electrical problems going on with it. I bought this bike about 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, and I had it for about a month, and the voltage regulator rectifier went out, and so I went online and I found a regulator and rectifier and a stator. I went ahead and changed out both. So I bought one for about 90 bucks, you know, the whole set, and put it on, and it lasted for about a month. And up around the wiring and everything, where the wires come out, it started spraying a little oil out around there, and I thought, well, you know, I just got a leak. I need to figure out what's leaking. So I got down there and I looked, and of course, like I said, it was coming out around the rubber grommet where the wires come out. Well, I went ahead and pulled it off because, you know, I wanted to see what the stator looked like. Whenever I did, the stator was burnt up. So the original stator and voltage regulator that I pulled off, I knew the regulator was bad because it fell apart whenever I took it off. You know, and you could just see the internals on it were burned up. Well, the stator itself didn't look all that bad. You know, it did have some spots on it, which I didn't get a video of that because, you know, I just got my bike, hadn't got a GoPro or nothing like that yet. So anyway, I didn't get a video of it, but the regulator, you know, it was a little discolored around some of the coils. And if any of you guys have any problems with this, you'll know where I'm coming from as far as the coils being discolored. So I still have the original stator because even though the coil was just a little discolored, it didn't look to me like it was bad. Well, I put the original back on it because the one that I bought online was totally destroyed. It was burnt up bad. So I put the original back on. Well, whenever I did, my bike lasted for about 4 days and died on me, of course, in the middle of traffic, you know. And where I'm at right now, you know, I was in a pretty good sized city. As a matter of fact, I was on an expressway whenever it died, so I had to push it off the road to a gas station, call my wife and have her come and pick me up and bring the bike trailer and everything and get me home. Well, I got home and pulled the cover off, and the original stator that started out, it was burnt up. So I went ahead and ordered this time Suzuki parts. I actually bought OEM parts and put them on here, and just to see if it's going to last. So anyway, I've been without my bike now for about a month because OEM parts are super high. You know, you're talking anywhere from $400 to $500, depending on who you get them from. As far as for the GSXR now, I'm not for sure about, you know, Yamaha or Honda or, you know, Kawasaki. I'm not for sure on, you know, what their prices would be on theirs. I would say it'd probably be pretty close to the same. But anyway, so I changed them out yesterday. Anyway, I got Serenity back up and running, and but I hadn't been on her in about 5 weeks, and the whole time, you know, that I had trouble and everything, I really had only had my bike, you know, up and running for about a month and a half to 2 months, you know, of actual drive time. So yesterday I get on my bike for the first time, you know, after I get it fixed and running, and I decide to go to town. Well, you'll see in some of my other videos, you know, that I've got Bertha, and which is my V-Star, and the reason her name is Bertha is because she's a big old biscuit as far as weight wise. So I named her Bertha because she's fat. I took this bike to town, and I'll tell you what, man, if you haven't rode a 600 in a while and you jump on it and it's a sport bike like this, when you go and give these things throttle, they will catch you by surprise, hands over fist. So if for anybody that's a new rider, I'm going to go on and tell you, if you decide to start out with a 600, and I'm not telling you one way or the other because I've never had a 250 or a 300 myself. Of course, I have ridden all kinds of other bikes, whether it be cruisers, dirt bikes, all the way back to whenever I was 4 or 5, riding a little Honda 50, dirt bikes. I've had all these bikes, so I'm not going to tell you which way to go, but I will tell you this for anybody that's new, you get on this bike right here, or 600, whether it be a CBR, R6, any of them, the Triumphs, you get on one of them bikes, and guys, I'm going to tell you right now, even an experienced rider like me had been off this bike for about 5 weeks, jump on it. That throttle caught me by surprise. So guys, if you do, if you're new and you do decide to go with one of these, just be careful whenever you start out. Know yourself before you buy one, because if you're the kind of guy that you're going to hot ride a bike, you might want to start out on something a little smaller and get used to one of these bikes before you buy one. But if you feel like you're calm, laid back, whatever, and you can kind of start out easy and then work your way up to it, then go for it. But anyway, guys, I'm not giving advice on what kind of bike to buy, because like I said, really, I've driven a CBR 600 back in the old days, back in the early 90s. So when I say old days, I'm talking about old days for me. Anyway, but back then that bike didn't have near the power that this one does, and this one's an 06. So, but with that being said, that I think it was like a 91 model, 90 or 91 model. With that being said, that was a bad bike. So anyway, guys, I just want to let you know, that I got my sport bike back up and running. Serenity, she's feeling good and everything, and if you got any questions, that you want to know about these stators or these voltage regulators, or maybe how to change them out or work on them, whatever, shoot me a question. Guys, I'm not a motorcycle mechanic. I'm just kind of a do-it-yourself guy. If I don't have to pay somebody to do the work, I'm going to do it myself. So I don't mind to give a little bit of advice. Now, I'm not going to tell you it's going to be right, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a holler. With my other videos that have come out, you'll see that I hadn't been riding this for a little bit. Matter of fact, since my last video that I put on here, it's probably been a month or so. Had quite a bit of other stuff going on, vacations and whatnot. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. There'll be a lot more to come. Like I said, guys, I'm new to these sport bikes myself, as far as getting to ride them and stuff. So y'all get to see me learning wheelies and learning, the twisties, and learning, just riding the thing in a straight line. So, if you subscribe to me, you'll kind of see a learner in action. You may even get to see the first time I lay her down. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I'd be a fool to think that it won't never happen. So, alright guys, have a good day. Like I said, if you ain't subscribed, please do. Got any questions, comments, or whatever, shoot me a question. Check me out on Facebook. Like my post, like my page there, and shoot me some comments, post there, and guys, I'll try to get back to you any way I can. Alright, peace out.